stay current by avoiding the current. In the ocean, there are these occurrences called rip currents. It's basically an underwater treadmill. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about how there are circumstances that are tantamount to a treadmill in your life that pull you away from getting things done that are really important. And if you allow them to pile up, will cause a lot of stress and unhappiness. But first, welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets Weekend Edition. This is a tips episode. On this channel, we give out tips, tricks, and techniques to help take your business to a new level, from an idea to something to an enduring self-employment venture. Okay, so let's get back to the topic: is stay current by avoiding the current. Basically, you're going to have tasks all the time that are going to be recurring. Tasks such as recording when money comes in, getting back to someone when you meet them. They're like, hey, send an email out, or sending something out. These things that are important, they're going to come and they're recurring. But there's that current. Okay, remember, keep things current by avoiding the current. There's the current of ambient tasks screaming at you. Answer this text, go to the bathroom, get something to eat, go to sleep. Call this person back. Check out this video that somebody sent you, okay? That's the current. And if you get sucked into that riptide, you'll forget to do things that you need to do. And then you'll start to get stressed out because you're like, I have to do all these things. But that current is always calling. And the thing about the current is that it's always there. There's something right now as you watch this video that is calling for your attention. The urgent. It's not important, but it's urgent. But the urgency makes it feel important. Okay, so basically the crux of this video is don't wait or procrastinate on routine tasks. Because when you do that, when you allow yourself to procrastinate and wait, it creates more stress and it makes you want to do it even less. And it creates this vicious cycle of more stuff I haven't done. The less likely you want to do it, the more stress you're going to create in the future, and the more you're going to procrastinate. So it's kind of a trap. And being self-employed, having a positive internal disposition almost at all times is what you're aiming for. Because the higher and better your energy is, the more work you're going to want to do, the happier you're going to be, the more money you're going to bring into your life, because you're exuding that energy in a world of such low energy and depression. Because that's what most people do, is they avoid the tasks that they've got to do. They wait. The waiting creates a pile of stuff they already didn't want to do it. And then that energy of just procrastination gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it gets to a point where you've got to spend hours trying to get something fixed. Like, for example, when you put in all your money, like when you get paid, you have to record it. If you let them all wait, like let's say you do it once a month versus once a week, it'll take you like 5 minutes once a week versus like an hour. It can take like an hour, 45 minutes. It'll be a lot longer than just doing it as it comes in. So don't wait or procrastinate. Just do it as it comes in. Avoid the distractions. Distractions are detractions. Okay, these are tips that are going to help you keep your energy as high as possible. Because when you're self-employed, you're going to have a lot of times when you have projects to do, and it's going to be like you're going to have some anxiety and apprehension because you're like, I haven't done this yet. This due date is coming. And by getting things off of your plate, keeping things clear as possible, you'll steer clear of stress as much as you can. You don't want stress into your life, but you're going to have some. The point is here is keep that stress level as down as low as possible by getting stuff done as they come, and don't allow things to pile up. Because sometimes also too, when you let things pile up, you can forget pertinent and important details that came with that. Like if someone's like, hey, send this, and there's some detail that you forgot to add, you got to go back and then send it again. If you keep it current and fresh in your mind, you can just do it and remove it and be done. Because you're going to have so many things coming at you. If you can find a way to do things immediately, have a sense of immediacy, it'll really help make things easier for everybody, because everybody wants what they want now. Instead of having a pile of things and then it's easy to forget, one little paper can fall out. And even making reminders is a good way too. Like there's so many things that are going to come up in the very brief day that you have It's just getting it out the way quickly and quietly will allow you to have a better internal disposition and just feel better and feel more put together versus having everything be hodgepodge. So even though those distractions are right in front of you, the temptation to be myopic is there. By just sitting down and saying, hey, I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to just do this task right now. I'm going to email this person right now. I'm going to think of what I'm going to say right now instead of putting it off. And then something else fills that vacuum. And then before you know it, 3 months has gone by and that thing you meant to do hasn't been done. It's shocking how fast time can go by. So there's so many reasons why to not wait and procrastinate. And just do it now, even if you don't feel like it, because that pain's going to subside quickly. But if you don't do it now, that pain's going to grow and you're going to not want to do it even more. And that's where the trap begins. That's where a lot of bad stuff happens. That's the saying goes, procrastination is the foundation of all disasters. Okay. We don't want things to be a disaster. These tips will truly help you to be successfully self-employed. Okay. Have a good day.